In this Unity 5 game, we're going to create a teleport. So at the moment, we've got basically two platforms, and we're starting on one platform and we're on another platform there, and you can't get across from one to the other. If you jump, you're going to miss, and they're just going to fly off into the distance. So we don't want that. We want them to be able to teleport. So we're going to create a few objects on this screen in order to teleport them across. So at the moment we have a cube here and a cube here. So they're basically cubes, and I've renamed them Platform 1. And Platform 1 is where we start, and Platform 2 is where we finish. So basically the first thing I'm going to do is go to Game Object, and I'm going to create a 3D object, and I'm going to create in particular a sphere. And the sphere turns up here, and the first thing I'll do to the sphere is I'm going to rename it, and I'm just going to call it teleport, so that we know that that is the teleport. And because we're teleporting from Platform 1 to Platform 2, I'm going to make it a child of Platform 1, which means now that it's a child of Platform 1, if I set it to 0 here, and 0 here, and 0 here, it's going to be right in the middle. Don't quite want it in the middle, so let's set it to 2 meters high, and let's set it backwards by negative 0.4, so that it's sitting off over to the right. So we'll have a look there and hit play, and we can see that it's sitting right there, and I can run into it. It's sitting right on the edge. So that's my teleport nodule, and if I press close on that, I might just really quickly go in and give it this metallic pattern here, just so that it looks a little bit different when we play. And going back up to my assets panel here, I'm now going to create something else, and it's going to be a game object. And I'm going to use create empty because it's going to be an empty thing. And this empty thing, I'm going to rename it to a spawn. So that's where we're going to spawn once we teleport. And because we're going to teleport to the location near Platform 2, I'm going to choose Platform 2 to child it to. So that way I can press it to 0, and 0, and 0, and that's going to be right in the middle of Platform 2. I'm going to set this up to make 3 meters high, so let's make it 4 actually, so that I'll actually spawn well above the platform and drop down onto the ground, and that way we can basically have me playing straight away. So that's what I'm going to go from and to, and in order to do this I need to actually make sure that my player is now going to be tagged as a player. So you need to choose tag as player, and the other thing we're going to have to do is write a script. So basically I'm going to go down into this assets area here. I'm going to right click and go create and hit JavaScript, and this JavaScript is going to be called teleport. And on the JavaScript teleport, I'm going to double click, and that should open something called MonoDevelop. I'm going to get rid of this, just delete it out, and I'm going to get you to type this script here. So this script is what you're going to put in exactly as it appears here. Make no changes. It should work quite well for you. So basically that's the script you're going to have to do. I'm going to press Command S to save that now and close it. I'm now going to go back to my teleport point here, and my teleport point here is going to be a trigger, and that relates to the trigger in the script, the on trigger enter. So now I'm going to grab my JavaScript and drag it onto my teleport. When I click on my teleport, you'll see that this extra section has opened up here, and you can see that I've got this target box here, and that target relates to the target in the script, this one here. So basically we need to go back to that teleport, and we can now drag our spawn to be the target. So now if I press play, I should be able to see that. There it is over there, and there you go, I've teleported across to the other side, and I can't get back again. But in order to do that, all I need to do is replicate the process. So I would need to create another teleport and another spawn. So I'd start giving them numbers like teleport 02 and 03. And if I attach this script repeatedly to any teleport and target any spawn, that's where I will go when I teleport.